Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside Greenbrier East Spartan Stadium here on the campus of Greenbrier East High School in Fairleigh for tonight's broadcast of middle school football between the Eastern Greenbrier Middle School Knights and the Princeton Tigers. Jeff Campbell along with Cam Huffman, and tonight's broadcast is being presented by Secure Store, superior self-storage with locations in Lewisburg and Beckley. Secure Store, proud to support the Eastern Greenbrier Middle School Knights. And Cam Huffman, first game of this 2024 season for both ball clubs here tonight. High school started last week, middle school start the next week, and Thursday night lights here at Spartan Stadium between the Knights and the Tigers.
Yeah, always an exciting time to play that opener. You know, they worked so hard over the summer, put in tons of work to get to this moment, and I'm sure you're going to see some extra energy out there, some extra emotion tonight, but it should be a fun game, and glad to be alongside you to bring it to fans across the county and beyond.
We will come back and kick it off. It's Princeton at Eastern Greenbrier, and you're watching live streaming coverage of middle school football here on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
Back inside Spartan Stadium here in Fairleigh, West Virginia. Eastern Greenbrier Middle School set to take on Princeton Middle School. And our coverage tonight is presented to you by Secure Store, superior self-storage locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, White Sulphur Springs, and in Beckley. Also, thanks to our sponsors, Rasman Walker State Farm Insurance, Detail Freaks, One Way Towing, Debbie Eccles, your Coldwell Banker agent, along with Raynell Medical Center and J&D Construction. Well, the Tigers and the Knights have come onto the field here at Spartan Stadium. The weather is not going to be a factor at all. In fact, for early September, it is a very nice night here in Eastern Greenbrier County for middle school football. 74 degrees currently here in Fairleigh. Got a little wind, and Cam, it's just about right.
Yeah, it feels great for sure. You know, these early games, sometimes it can get a little warm. It can be a little muggy up here in the press box, but not tonight. Got a little breeze blowing. It feels perfect. Great night for football.
Sunset will be at about 7:45. Of course, our kickoff scheduled here for 7 p.m., and we're just a couple of minutes after that right now.
Captain's heading out to midfield for Eastern Greenbrier. You've got Austin Witt, Sam Gabbert, Sean Hinkle, and Damian Simmons. And looking across the way for the Tigers, it looks like Cage McMillan, Eric De La Rosa, and some numbers that I cannot see currently. Kalani Walton is out there. But a great crowd on hand here. Good student turnout, good fan turnout. Everybody's excited to. On a night like this, it's no better place to be for sure.
Well, fans get an opportunity to come out here and watch this game, and then by the time it's over, they get home, they'll be able to see second quarter on of the NFL opener tonight between Kansas City and Baltimore.
Or if you're me, you're watching baseball. I'm still in baseball mode. So.
Well, my baseball team decided they were going to finish up the season about the time NFL training camp started, so that's why I'm into full football mode now.
They played well early on. Then I don't know what happened to them.
Well, 10-game losing streak will throw you off course, that's for sure. All right, Princeton defers, so they will kick off here, Cam, from right to left.
Give that Eastern Greenbrier offense the ball first, see what they can do. This is what they've been waiting on. They'll send Austin Witt back deep. Peyton Urban, DP Seams, lined up with their feet on the 25. Witt, his feet just beyond the 20.
Of course, we play 8-minute quarters here in middle school football. The homestanding Knights, white helmets, white pants, and a black jersey with a white numeral trimmed in purple. Princeton on the other side of the field. They've got several players with different helmet colors. The primary color of most is orange, white jerseys, and black pants trimmed in blue. Princeton will kick it off here at Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh.
Cage McMillan is the kicker for the Tigers, as he looks over the sideline waiting to get the signal from the officials to get it going.
And we are underway here in Fairleigh. It's a low squib that's going to roll inside the 35. It's going to be picked up, but with a knee on the ground was Peyton Irvin. So it's automatically blown dead at that point, Cam. It's going to be first down and 10 for EGMS. They'll spot the football at the 31-yard line to begin the contest.
It went right over the head of Hunter Holcomb, who was playing a little shorter, into the hands of Irvin, and he was ready to run, but he had his knee on the ground when he gained control of the football, so they'll start right there.
Sam Gabbert is an 8th grader, and he is the starting quarterback here tonight for EGMS. And here's a handoff, immediately goes off the left side to Austin Witt. And Witt is going to be dropped for about a half-yard loss on the play.
Saw a little crease open up early on, but Princeton closed that in a hurry before Witt could hit the hole. Good job reading the play there by Princeton.
It'll be a loss of 1 on the play. We'll call it second down and 11. 2 receivers come out to the left, 1 to the right. From the shotgun, here's Gabbert, passes left side. That one is complete. That's Godby, tries to get to the corner, and he's going to lose yardage there for EGMS as he's brought down by Colson Parks of Princeton.
Eastern Greenbrier might have been a little lucky there as well, as it looked like Irvin flinched a bit early in the backfield, but they're able to get the pass off. But Princeton's defense right at home. They've scouted this Eastern Greenbrier team well.
2 plays, losses, totaling 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 12 here for the Knights. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Gabbert gets the snap. Rolls right, fires it upfield. It's up in the air and it's incomplete. Pass intended for EGMS's DP Seams. Coverage downfield by the Princeton Tigers belongs to Matthew Arnold Hale, and it's going to be 4th down and 12 for the Knights.
Yeah, Gabbert had plenty of time to throw. Good pocket there. Seams actually had a step on the defender, but the ball was thrown a little short. Seams had to come back to it, and the Princeton defender, Matthew Arnold Hale, made a play, knocked it down, and brings up 4th down. Seams, I believe, is also the punter.
He is. He'll stand back at around the 20-yard line. And whistles are blown. Flags dropped.
Offsides against Princeton.
Well, there's a free 5 yards. It'll still be 4th down and 7 from the 34. So the Knights now are going to go for it here, Cam.
Yeah, I saw they switched some personnel, but yeah, they're going to give it a shot.
Gabbert rolls, passes right side. That's complete. Here's a first down to the 40, 45, and at midfield. EGMS across midfield down into Princeton territory on the completion from Sam Gabbert to Austin Witt.
A nice job, a full backfield, a little play action. Witt just kind of came out into the flat and outran the Princeton defenders for a big gain. Used his speed there. That was the key to that play.
A 23-yard pickup on the pass from Gabbert to Witt. So 4th down and 12, they show punt. 4th down and 7, still on their own 34-yard line, and the Knights go for it.
A big gamble there from Coach Stewart, but it pays off. Same formation.
Diamond formation, handoff, and there's miscommunication. The ball is finally going to Witt, and he's going to go forward, gain a yard off the right side down to the 42.
Good job there by Witt to just get a yard, as you said, as there's something didn't go quite right on that play, and he easily could have lost a yard or two, but gets positive yardage anyway.
All right, 2nd down and 9. Gabbert's going to hand it off right side, and that gets Peyton Irvin tripped up. Irvin is going to fall forward and gain another yard on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, it looked like Irvin may have had some room to run if he could have got through that initial tackle, just tripped up a little bit and couldn't maintain his feet.
Opening possession of the game. We're down to 5:15 to go in this first quarter from Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh.
Feel like it's probably 2-down territory here.
I think so. Here's Gabbert, rolls, fires deep down the right side. It's up in the air. Seams has it. It's a 1st down inside the 20-yard line. DP Seams moves the chains on the pass from Sam Gabbert. They'll spot the football at the 15-yard line. The big gain, 26 yards, and a Knights 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there by Seams. Got a step. Looked like Princeton's defender was in position there, Tayshawn Goodson, but he never really made a play on the ball. Landed right in the breadbasket for Seams, and he gets a big 1st down, moves the chains.
Knights out of the huddle. Gabbert hands it off. Here's Witt trying to get left. Stiff arms a tackler, and the second wave comes through and brings Austin Witt down for a loss of 2 back to the 17.
Yeah, I figure Coach.
Back to the 18, loss of 3. Sorry, Cam.
No problem. Coach Stewart on that one's probably going to be telling Witt that he's got to hit that hole a little quicker. He just stretched it out a little too long, allowed the Princeton defense to pursue and make the play there.
So it'll be 2nd down and 13 from the 18-yard line. Need to get to the 5 for a new set of downs. Under 4:20 to go in this first quarter. Gabbert gets the snap, pitches back, coming wide to the near side. Here comes Aiden Denning, and he gets a few yards out of it, but most of it is east-west instead of north-south, and he's going to end up losing 2 back to the 20, Cam.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play as well, so I think there's probably going to be a hold that's going to bring that back even further, and that is what the official signals. He came from an end around, took the handoff, looked like he might have some space out there, but again, that Princeton defense has some speed. They closed quickly on that and turned what looked like a promising play into nothing, and the penalty is only going to make it worse for Eastern Greenbrier.
So Princeton will accept the penalty. It brings it back to the 28-yard line.
Eastern Greenbrier really struggling to run the football right now, but finding some success through the air. Gabbert's already 3 for 4 for 48 yards on the drive.
It'll be 3rd down and 20 here from the 28. Pass over to Seams. Breaks through a tackle, but not the second one. Picks up 2 yards to the 26. And it's 4th down and 18. I'm sorry, 4th down and 21.
It's 3rd after the hold. So.
Yep, you're right. Sorry. 3rd down and 18.
Although the play didn't result in a whole lot there, Seams showed some ability there, making a couple guys miss, showed a little wiggle out there.
From the gun and a low snap, and Gabbert has to fall on it. back at the 31. They'll lose 5 yards on that play. It's going to be 4th down and 23, and now you are probably in 4-down territory, so need to get inside the 5 for the first down.
Good decision there by Gabbert, though, to just fall on that.
Yeah.
A lot of times, especially at this level, you see a quarterback try to make something happen, and it only gets worse. So.
All right, here we go. 4th down and 23. Gabbert rolls, fires deep for the right side. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Aiden Denning, and it will turn over on downs. Princeton. Lots of coverage down in that corner, and Gabbert slung it long, so it'll turn over on downs here to Princeton. No score with 2:19 to go in the first quarter.
Eastern Greenbrier, that drive, found some things through the air, and what I was impressed with on that drive is the time that Gabbert had to throw every time they passed. He had plenty of time, and they found some success through the air, but just couldn't. The penalty hurt and couldn't get it going. Let's see this Princeton offense. From what I've been told from the Eastern Greenbrier coaches, the Tigers love to put it in the air, so be ready for some fireworks.
Princeton gets the play call from the sideline. Now they'll come out and get in formation. Got a big offensive line here for a middle school team.
Yeah, they do have some size for sure.
On 1st down and 10 from the 30, here's a handoff off the right side. That's going to go over to Princeton's Dawson Peterson. I'm sorry, Caden Webb. Caden Webb on the run for the Tigers.
Cage McMillan, the quarterback, he took the snap out of the shotgun and handed it there to Webb, who found a little running room up the middle, a good first down gain.
From the gun, now a motion man comes to the near side. Handoff on a sweep. That goes to Cameron Hofflin, and he'll bring it across for first down yardage. All the way up to the 44-yard line.
Good job there on a motion, an 8-yard gain there for Hofflin. And those of us who watched the West Virginia game last week know that those motions aren't always so easy.
They're not.
Nice job there.
All right, so McMillan will be in the shotgun with a single setback. Coming up on a minute to go in the first quarter, and a handoff. This one goes back to Caden Webb. He's across midfield, down to the 40, and he will get knocked out of bounds on the near sideline. They will spot the ball at the 27. A 29-yard run for Caden Webb of Princeton. And the Tigers drive down to the 27.
Greenbrier East Fabian Jones on that play was there in the backfield, just maybe a little too anxious. He ran past the handoff, and that allowed the running back to have plenty of room to the outside. How big did you say that gain was?
27.
27.
27 to the 27.
DP Seams almost got in on that play as well. He came up and was playing some press coverage at corner and nearly got there, but big gainer instead for Webb.
Whistles blow. Official timeout. Oh, they call a delay of game on Princeton. So that'll back the Tigers up 5, make it 1st and 15.
That could be a big one, as Princeton has been moving the ball at will here pretty much early on. So put them behind the chains a little bit and see if that defense can step up for Eastern Greenbrier.
1st and 15, handoff. Back to that same running back, Caden Webb, cuts through the middle, now bounces right. Inside the 15 to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown for the Princeton Tigers. Caden Webb on a 32-yard run. And Princeton is on the board first. Comes with just 12 seconds to go in our first quarter.
Well, Jim, he's got some speed and just hits the hole well. You saw a little cutback right there. He saw the lane perfectly, shifted, hit the hole, and just sprinted to the end zone and outran the entire Eastern Greenbrier secondary on his way to the goal line.
All right, so the Tigers here will go for two. McMillian gets the snap. Rolls right, finds a lane. He's going to put his shoulder down, dive, and gets in for the two-point conversion. Cage McMillian on the two-point conversion run with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's Princeton 8, EGMS nothing. You're watching middle school football here on Video Productions.
Excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good name.
Superior Self-Storage with locations in Lewisburg, White Sulphur Springs, Fairleigh, and Beckley. Secure Store, proud to support the EGMS Knights. And the kickoff by Princeton is going to go out of bounds. So
I heard a lot talking to the Eastern Greenbrier coaches about Princeton's quarterback and their ability through the air, but they didn't need to at all in that drive. Found it all on the ground. Nice running there by Caden Webb as he's shifty, hits the hole well, and shows some speed. So Eastern Greenbrier needs to find an answer here.
All right, so the Knights will take it from the 35. This could be our final play of the first quarter.
Move fast in middle school, don't they?
Yes, it does. 8-minute quarters. So here's Gabbert from the gun. Snap, handoff, goes over to Witt. Witt cuts through the middle. He's got a first down, and he's going to carry tacklers with him all the way out to the 48-yard line. That's a 13-yard gain for the Knights.
A couple carries Witt had earlier, you saw him kind of hesitant to hit the hole. That time, not at all. He hit that one in a hurry and just found some room right up the middle. That's
the final play of the first quarter from Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh. After one, it's Princeton 8, Eastern Greenbrier nothing. You're watching live streaming coverage of middle school football on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
The Knights look at first down and 10 from their own 48 after Austin Witt's 13-yard run on the first play of this second drive of the contest. Gabbert pitches left side, ball's loose in the backfield, and Witt's going to fall on it for a big loss, though, all the way back to the 38-yard line. That'll be a 10-yard loss on the play. It'll be 2nd and 20.
That's one of those maybe it's a little hard to teach, but Gabbert on that play did what he was taught to do with the pitch, kind of a double-handed pitch he made there, but Witt already had a defender in his face when the pitch was made, and he had trouble hanging on to it.
On 2nd and 20, Gabbert pressured, and he's sacked all the way back at the 28. They'll spot it at the 29, so it's a 9-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 29 from the 29.
That was the first time today we've really seen any pressure on Gabbert. He's had a pretty clean pocket for the most part, but that time, Princeton defenders got in there in a hurry.
3rd down and long. Need to get to the 48-yard line. I'm sorry, the 42 of Princeton. Gabbert rolls, fires, down the field, too high, intended for his receiver, Aiden Denning. And Cam, as efficient as the Princeton offense was on that first possession, that may influence Eastern coach Jason Stewart on how he wants to play some of these 4th downs.
It looks like he's leaving the offense on the field this time. That time a pretty decent pass there from Gabbert as he tried to take advantage. Denning had a much smaller defender covering him, and he threw it up above his head where maybe only he could get it, but just a little too high. They are going to punt it away.
And we've got flag thrown. Had some movement on the near side end. Offsides is the call against Princeton.
You saw Eastern Greenbrier move a little early there, but I think the end actually drew him to move a little early as he jumped across into the neutral zone.
Another flag. Procedure, Eastern.
Back to where we started.
So once again, it's going to be 4th down and 29 from the 29. And the quick kick, that is Seams, fielded by Princeton at the 45-yard line. Coming to the near side of the field comes the Princeton Tigers, as that one is going to be returned by the Tigers. Deshaun Goodson. Goodson, with a pretty good return, is going to give Princeton starting territory at the Eastern Greenbrier Middle School 42-yard line. 6:33 to go in this second quarter. It's Princeton 8, Eastern nothing.
If you're Princeton here, I just think you stick with what you did the first drive until Eastern Greenbrier proves it can stop you. They're not going to get this play off, I don't think, as the play clock's down to 6. They're still sprinting onto the field. I think they call a timeout. They do.
They did, yep. 6:33 to go in this second quarter. We'll return. You're watching live streaming coverage of middle school football on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
Back at Spartan Stadium, it'll be Princeton football, first down and 10 from the Eastern Greenbrier 42-yard line. Princeton quarterback is back. That's Cage McMillian. Fires down the right side. It's incomplete. A little too long for his intended receiver, Cameron Huffman. And Hufflin showed some speed there, Cam.
Yeah, he did, and a pretty good throw. Just tossed it way too long for the receiver. I thought you were calling my name on that play there for a second, Joe.
Second down and 10.
Kind of surprising to see Princeton come out and throw it, but you see that a lot. It's something works, and the coaches decide they got to try something different. But it's a break for Eastern Greenbrier. They have second and 10. See if they can bow up a little bit on defense here.
And that play really gets busted up, Cam.
Yeah, great pursuit there from Eastern Greenbrier's Austin Witt.
So it'll be third down and 10. No gain.
Witt came from one of those middle linebacker positions on that and read the play perfectly and just busted it up before it could even get started. So big opportunity here for Eastern Greenbrier. Get a stop and see if he can get off the field.
McMillian. And we got whistles blown. What do we got here? We got an equipment issue with Princeton's offensive lineman, Jacob Cadjo, number 72, and he going to trot off onto the sideline, and he'll be replaced in the lineup here by the Tigers, number 70, John Dickens.
Cadjo is one of those that had the alternate colored helmets, and it looked like the helmet is what they're looking at there equipment-wise.
All right, third down and 10. And we've got movement up front again. That'll be a... I didn't see a flag either, did you?
I didn't either, no. It's going to allow the lineman, Cadjo, to come back in, though. Now the official's talking to him. They didn't run a play, so I don't think he can come in. And they're going to send him back to the sideline. They bring in a new Tiger. Look, that's number 69, which I don't have one on the roster. 65. Andrew Vaughn.
Okay.
And now he's coming back off the field. There's a lot of confusion out there. No whistles have blown or anything. I don't know.
8-0 is the score.
Now we finally ready to go here again. Big opportunity for this Knight defense.
Pass over the right side, and it's dropped by Cameron Hoffland. And it's going to be fourth down. McMillion's got nice pocket presence there, Cam. He got a quick pitch out to the right side. Yeah, and looks like a quarterback for the future for the Princeton Tigers high school team.
They've had a few of those recently, haven't they?
They have.
But yeah, you can definitely tell he has a strong arm. That looks like they are going to bring the punt team on here. You wondered on this side of the field whether they just go for it, but they're going to try to pin Eastern Greenbrier back deep, but nobody back for the Knights here.
And it's up in the air. It's going to take a Princeton roll and be down at the 22-yard line. So a 20-yard punt, no return. It'll be Knights football. 8-0 is the score. Princeton leading Eastern Greenbrier. 5:32 left in the first half.
A good answer there from the Eastern Greenbrier defense as Princeton looked so good on its first drive. They threw on first down that time and then had a couple miscues and ended up a big stop for Eastern Greenbrier. So now with 5:32, they got a chance to see if they can get on the board and cut into this lead.
Okay, about ready to start here. Had a little sideline communication between the referee and the Eastern coaching staff. And here's a running play off left side. That's Irvin. Irvin across the 25, stretches out to the 29-yard line. Peyton Irvin worked hard, got that extra couple of yards that time, Cam. Picks up 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3.
As you said, he got 7 there. I'd say at least 4 of those were after contact as he drug a couple of defenders, showed his strength there. Had a hole early on, hit it pretty hard. It closed, but he's able to drag defenders.
Handoff, running play, left side. And that's Irvin again. He's going to be stopped about a yard short. Picks up 2 on the play. 3rd down and 1 from the 31.
Big play here. You want to at least move the chains, keep that clock going a little further before you give it back to Princeton, if nothing else.
Running play, here's Witt. Gets wide, cuts back to the left. He's got the first down ahead of the 36. Austin Witt for 5 yards.
While Eastern Greenbrier is chewing it up here on the ground, let's give some credit to the guys up front doing the job. At left tackle is Kyra Brown. Left guard Sean Hinkle. Center is Logan Wyatt. Right guard is Damian Simmons. And right tackle Tristan Matheny doing the job for the Knights.
All right, timeout here by Jason Stewart, head coach of the Knights. We'll return. 4:23 to go in this second quarter. It's Princeton 8, EGMS nothing. You're watching middle school football action and live streaming coverage from Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back inside Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh, want to say a special thanks to our sponsors, as tonight's broadcast is presented by Secure Store Superior Self-Storage. Locations Fairleigh, Lewisburg, White Sulphur, and Beckley. On 1st down and 10, here's Witt. Gets the handoff off right tackle. Cuts it back up in. He's going to have a yard, Cam, to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Eastern Greenbrier, that looks like most of their success coming in the middle here. Princeton has the speed on the edge, but Eastern Greenbrier finding some gaps.
Gabbert rolls left, fires, pass, deflected and incomplete. Look at that near side where he had Austin Witt in the flat around the 40-yard line. And the Tiger pressure brings it down.
Gabbert maybe just a half second too late on that pass. He was trying to let it set up and had him open, but waited just a second too long, had the defender right in his face.
Other sponsors of tonight's broadcast: Rasmus Walker, State Farm Insurance, Detail Freaks, One Way Towing, Debbie Eccles, your Colwell Banker agent, Raynell Medical Center, and J&D Construction. Here's a running play on 3rd down and long, 3rd and 9, and that one is going nowhere for Irvin. He is stopped, picks up maybe a half yard on the play, but that's it. No gain. Officially, it'll be 4th and 9. 3:30 to go in the first half. We are at Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh, West Virginia. Here's Gabbert, throws, and that one is, I think it was knocked down, Cam.
Yeah, I think he had his arm hit as he was trying to get rid of it.
It's incomplete. It will turn over on downs here to Princeton.
We look at the replay. Yeah, the Princeton defender, that was Eric De La Rosa, was there to get an arm on it and bat it down and turn it back over to the Tigers.
Princeton football with 3:24 to go in this first half.
Princeton, all of its offense on the ground, 71 yards rushing so far, 63 of it from their top running back, Caden Webb. 0 for 2 passing so far, but we have seen that the quarterback, Cage McMillian, has a pretty strong arm.
All right, here come the Tigers from the huddle. Quarterback Gage McMillian wears jersey number 3. Takes the snap. Little swing out to the right side. Flag is thrown in the backfield. This one's coming back. Pass complete to Caden Webb. And Webb would take it down to the 30, but we've got a hold back behind to play.
Yeah, that was thrown right at the feet of the quarterback, it looked like. So some pressure coming after him, and Princeton had to hold to keep the pressure off the quarterback.
That's going to back up the Tigers.
Defensive coordinator Eric Workman out there has got the Rich Rodriguez armbands going signaling.
Oh, does
plays. Spot the ball.
It'll be first down and 20 from the 47. Now remember, Princeton won the coin toss but deferred and elected to kick off essentially. So the Tigers will get the ball to begin the third quarter. So it's really important for this Knights defense to try to stop Princeton on this drive.
That penalty certainly helps, as they're going to start out way behind the chains here on first down.
Snap back to McMillian. Hands it off to Webb. Webb inside is going to gain about 4 to 5 yards. I give him 4 down to the 43.
Nice job by Damian Simmons there, stepping up to bring him to the turf.
Second and 16 here from the 43. Princeton out of the huddle. And we've got movement again. The umpire throws the flag. It'll be a false start against the Tigers.
Yeah, Princeton has not helped itself any tonight,
Nope.
That's for sure. Able to run the ball well, but they're putting themselves in positions that are making it tough to run because of the penalties.
They'll be backed up here to the 48. Second down, 21. Quick pass, right side. That is complete and brought down at the 46 immediately. Really nice open field tackle by the Knights as he's pulled down by Sean Hinkle.
Yeah, Sean Hinkle, you look at him, he certainly looks like a football player. Big, strong, athletic-looking guy, and he was there to make a big play there, force a 3rd and long.
Matthew Arnold Hale on that catch off the arm of Cage McMillian. From the 44-yard line after that 4-yard gain, it's going to be 3rd down and 17. Tigers need to get to the Knights 27. And it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback. He gets dropped. A 1-yard gain on a play that looked really promising early for the quarterback from Princeton, Cage McMillian. He had open field, but only gained 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Austin Witt pursued well right there, stepped up and made the play. Had some help, I believe, from who was that? Let's see, that was Hunter Holcomb. He slowed him down, and then Witt came from behind. He was originally in pursuit of the quarterback, but stuck with the play, and came from behind and brought him to the turf.
Timeout on the field will return after this message on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
1:25 to go here in the half. Princeton going to look at 4th down and about 17. 4th and 17 here from the 44.
It's a little surprised to see Princeton keeping his offense out there.
And they spike it. What is that? As the quarterback.
I am super confused about that one.
It'll be nice football.
I was surprised to see him not bring out the punter anyway with just a 1:23 on the clock. You'd think they'd want to pin Eastern Greenbrier back as deep as they could, but they're going to have pretty decent field position here.
Princeton just essentially gives the football over.
I've never seen that technique.
I've not seen that one either, but nonetheless, it'll be Knights football. And Gabbert will take the shotgun snap here. 2 receivers to each side, and flags are thrown. An illegal procedure against the Knights.
It has been obvious that it's a season opener here at times tonight, as there's been a lot of those procedure penalties. See how aggressive Coach Stewart is here, with 123 and 61 yards away from the end zone.
Gabbert steps up. He's going to run it. Crosses the 40. Steps around a tackler at the 45. He fumbles the football. It's picked up at the 49. It's going to be a scoop and score touchdown of 51 yards for the Princeton Tigers. Princeton's Kalani Walton. A 51-yard fumble return, and the Tigers move out to a 14-0 lead.
And Gabbert had some room to run, but he was just had the ball carried like a loaf of bread out there in his hands, and Princeton poked it away, and you see that speed is right down the sideline went to Kalani Walton. I just had asked the question, how aggressive will he be? That's the one thing you couldn't have there at that point of the field was a turnover, and that, as you said, with Princeton getting the football to start the second half, that's a big score. A little bit like what we saw in Morgantown with that late score just before the half last week, kind of changed that game.
All right, Princeton going to go for 2. Here's the snap back to the quarterback, McMillian. Rolls, throws, right side, dropped in the back of the end zone. Princeton 14, Eastern Greenbrier nothing. 1:09 to go in the first half. You're watching middle school football, live streaming coverage on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Here's the kickoff by Princeton. That one is going to go near the sideline. It's picked up the last moment. That's Irvin. Crosses the 35 to the 40, now near the 45-yard line. Peyton Irvin picked it up at the last possible moment there, Cam, and made a good thing happen.
Yeah, it looked like it off of the kicker's leg, like it was going to roll out of bounds. I think that's what Irvin saw at first, and he was going to let it go to the sideline, and then it kind of bounced back in, but a good decision there to pick it up and run. Personal foul against Princeton at the end of that, so that maybe could change strategy a little bit here for the Knights.
Tigers lead it 14-0 on a Caden Webb 32-yard run and a Kalani Walton 51-yard fumble return on a scoop and score.
What do you think about the numbers on the Knight helmets down there, Craig? Jeff, a little Alabama look for Bear Stewart.
I see
here.
that. All right, from the 40, here's Gabbard back, rolls left, throws, ball up in the air. It is caught and dropped by the Knights. Had it for a moment, and Aiden Denning just couldn't hang on to it, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that play set up exactly like you wanted it to, as Denning was open. Perfect throw there by Gabbard, hit him right in the hands, and I think he was maybe thinking about turning and running toward that end zone before he hauled it in, and it falls to the turf. I think you have to be aggressive if you're Eastern Greenbrier here, though. You need a score.
Pass to the left side. That's going to be complete. Witt down to the 35-yard line, and he's going to be stood up there. Clock turns down to 40 seconds to go in the half. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 from the 35. Knights hurrying up to the line of scrimmage.
Denning started a little early there.
And an illegal procedure is the call. So that'll back the Knights up 5. It'll be 3rd and 10. Third down and 10. The clock running. Here's Gabbard, pressured, steps up, fires down the left side. It's caught by Seams. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Knights. On a 3rd down and 10. Sam Gabbard flushed, steps up in the pocket, fires it down the left side, and DP Seams catches it and scores the first touchdown of the season for the Knights.
Yeah, great throw there by Gabbard, and the corner just kind of was a little too aggressive and landed right in Seams' hands. And I tell you what, Jeff, DP Seams playing football for the first time this year, but he looks like he's been out there for a while. He definitely looks like a receiver. Big, big, big score for the Knights there.
14-6, and the Knights will go for 2. Gabbert in the shotgun. Rolls right, fires, caught, not in the end zone. It'll be a conversion fail. 14-6 is the score with 14 seconds to go in the second quarter here on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A 3-play, 40-yard scoring drive took 55 seconds off the clock. On 3rd down and 10, Sam Gabbert finds DP Seams for a 40-yard touchdown pass. It's 14-6 Princeton.
And what a difference one play can make in changing the game, Jeff. It looked like Princeton was in firm control, and everything's changed now with that one.
Kickoff down the field, picked up at the 25-yard line by Princeton. That was Colson Parks, who brings it out near the 35-yard line, and the Tigers will have a snap or two with 9 seconds to go in this first half.
If you're Eastern Greenbrier, just send everybody deep and make sure you don't do what Princeton just did and give up a big one before going to the locker room.
We'll have to take a look at that JDL Contracting instant replay here before we throw the halftime break of that touchdown from Gabbert to Seams.
What a weapon, as we said, DP Seams is out there. Has speed, has athleticism, has size, everything you look for in a receiver.
Pass on the left side, that's complete. Up the sideline, Princeton's got a first down and more. Down the left sideline, down to the 40, down to the 30, and all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That was Kalani Walton.
And that'll be the final play of the first half from Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh, West Virginia. On the campus of Greenbrier East High School. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Princeton 14, Eastern Greenbrier 6. And we will return. We'll pick up some of the Knights band here at the half. We'll talk about some stats and more when we come back. You're watching live streaming coverage of middle school football on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At coldwellbanker.com.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent healthcare right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent healthcare right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At coldwellbanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At coldwellbanker.com.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the...
All right, the Knights will kick it off to begin this third quarter. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
I'm not sure the Princeton guy didn't touch it. Yep, maybe not. It looked like number 12 there for Princeton might have got a paw on it, Tayshawn Goodson, but they'll say it was out of bounds.
All right, so it'll be Princeton football to begin this third quarter. They lead 14-6.
Princeton 76 rushing yards, 47 passing yards, 123 total in the opening half.
Tigers quarterback is Cage McMillian.
He finished 2 of 5 for 47 yards.
Caden Webb is his sidecar. Now motion man comes to the near side. Going to be a keeper. Here's the quarterback, McMillian, and he is going to be ahead for about a 7-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 35. They'll bring it out near the 42, 43-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play, and a good way for Princeton to start.
Yeah, pretty good play design there as they sent the receiver in motion. Had a lot going on, trying to confuse the eyes a little bit of the Knight defense, and the quarterback kept it. That was the one place they lost the eyes. A good little run, but a nice job to keep it from being a really big play for the Knights. I think we got a equipment malfunction there for Colson Parks of Princeton as he'll run to the sidelines. Had a couple of those tonight.
Play clock just under 20. Plenty of time. Tigers from the huddle. 2nd and 2 here. Ball near the 43. One minute gone by in his third quarter.
The play clock's at zeros, but no flag.
Here's the quarterback, McMillian, rolls right. He's going to run. Got first down and more across midfield, down to the 45, onto the 40. He's down to the 30, now cuts back to the right side, and he's brought down at the 16-yard line.
Hunter Holcomb had some pretty good pressure in the backfield, but the quarterback McMillian just stepped right up through it and broke a couple tackles, broke one from Gobby, and rumbles down into the red zone.
That's a 41-yard run for Princeton's quarterback, Cage McMillian. And they'll spot it back at the 17. Whistles blow. We've got a injured Tiger on that near the far sideline.
I believe that's the quarterback, McMillian. I don't know what happened.
All right, so we've got an injury on the field. Timeout down below. 6:41 to go in our third quarter. It's Princeton 14, Eastern Greenbrier 6. You're watching middle school football live streaming coverage here on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
All right, here we go. Back to action. It's going to be a keeper around the left side, down to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown for Princeton.
That was Kalani Wilson. He came in to play quarterback with McMillian on the sideline. We think maybe he was cramping, but Kalani Wilson comes in, takes the snap, and runs it right into the end zone.
That's Kalani Walton.
Oh, Walton, excuse me.
Walton scored earlier on that 51-yard fumble return. And now Princeton moves out to a 20-6 lead on the Walton 17-yard run.
Thought you might be catching a break there if you're Eastern Greenbrier by having McMillian on the sideline, but instead Walton comes in and just turns on the Jets right around the end, almost untouched into the end zone.
Tigers line up to go for 2.
McMillian back on the field.
He's in a quarterback. He's going to keep it, finds a lane, and takes it in for the 2-point conversion. Cage McMillian scores on his second 2-point conversion of the night. Our new score is Princeton 22, EGMS 6. You're watching middle school football live streaming coverage on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
Princeton scoring drive. Cam Huffman goes 3 plays, 65 yards in a minute and 49 seconds. It was a 17-yard run on a keeper by Kalani Walton, who came in for the injured quarterback, Cage McMillian, who returned for the PAT and scored on a 2-point runner. Here's the kickoff by Princeton. Picked up at the 29. Here's Irvin. Out over the left side, crosses the 35 to the 40 and up to about the 43-yard line. So that'll be about a 14-yard return for Peyton Irvin.
Good little return there, but if you're Eastern Greenbrier, that drive to open the third quarter was just what you couldn't have, as you fought and got the big play right before halftime to get yourself back in it, and you let Princeton go the distance. But you desperately need an answer right now. Don't want to fall too far behind, especially with the 8-minute quarters. You got to keep yourself within striking distance. Coach Stewart's looking for the game ball down there. I think it's missing. If you know Coach Stu, you don't want to have a mishap like that right after giving up a scoring drive.
The timing is not the best.
No.
All right, first down and 10 for the Knights from their own 44-yard line, and a conventional snap for Gabbert. Turns, gives the handoff in the I formation, handoff up to Irvin. First down and more across midfield. He's down into Princeton territory. Spot the football at the 37-yard line. A 19-yard run for Peyton Irvin.
And he was a shoestring tackle away from breaking that one. Right up the gut, as you said. And that's where the Knights, I almost called them the Spartans, have had most of their success tonight. Princeton speed too much. You got to just hit that gap hard.
Here's Irvin again. Tries to get wide. Breaks a tackle. Gets inside a 35 and stood up there. Picks up 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
They're running a little tougher there around the end. As Princeton, one thing it's shown all game long is it has some speed. But the Knights right back down into striking distance. They need one here.
Second and 8 from the 35. 5-minute mark of our third quarter. Gabbert rolls. Fires down the right side. It is into triple coverage and incomplete. Pass intended for DP Seams. But Cam, he had triple coverage around him at the 20-yard line.
He did, but he also has a good 4 or 5 inches on all those DBs too, so not a bad idea to just throw it up there and let him try to go get it. It looks like Kalani Walton is down on the field. Maybe a cramp for him as they're going to have to get him to the sideline.
Okay, we've got a timeout on the field. 22-6 is our score. Princeton leading over EGMS. This is middle school football live streaming coverage on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Cam, first weekend of the season for the middle school football action here in West Virginia. Cramps early in the season are kind of commonplace.
No doubt. Not a warm evening, but still, we've seen several of them tonight.
Here's a running play. Irvin around the right side, inside the 25, the 20, the 15, down the left side. He cuts in at the 10. He's down to the 5. Peyton Irvin for 30 yards. It'll be first and goal, Knights.
That play had a little bit of everything there for Irvin. He threw out the stiff arm on one defender. As you see on the replay, then he cuts back right here, finds an extra lane and a few more yards. Good, tough run. And Irvin has been the key to this drive so far for the Knights. I almost called them the Spartans again.
Nice job on our JDL Contracting instant replay. First and goal from the 5, and Irvin gets the handoff. Takes it down to inside the 2. Close to the 1.
A late flag comes in. We'll see what that is.
Personal foul face mask against Princeton.
I guess if you're going to get a face mask, that's the place to get it.
I think so.
It only moves it a yard.
First and goal from the 1.
Yeah, that is the one thing. It does give you a first down,
Yep.
so now you've got 4 plays from 1 yard.
Hope you don't need all 4 if you're Jason Stewart's club, but here we go. Conventional snap, handoff, Irvin hits the right side, takes it in for the touchdown. Peyton Irvin from 1 yard out, and poetic that Irvin gets to finish it off there, Cam, because he got the big run of 30 yards to set up first and goal for the Knights.
Yeah, he was definitely the workhorse in that drive. There's a flag down in there, Jeff. Let's check that before we get too excited here. I saw it come in right in the middle of the pile. Another personal foul face mask. Back-to-back plays. You don't see that too often.
Under 4:20 to go in this third quarter. Knights on the board again. 22-12. Big two-point conversion coming up that would make it a one-possession lead for Princeton.
Yeah, absolutely. This is critical here. See if the Spartans try to roll out Gabbard here, get him on the edge, give him an option.
From the gun, Gabbard hands it off. Witt up the middle, stopped just a touch short. 4:16 to go in the third. It's Princeton 22, Eastern Greenbrier 12. You're watching middle school football live stream coverage on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah.
All right, so that penalty is assessed here against Princeton for the personal foul face mask on the kickoff. So that means Seams will have it teed up at the Princeton 45. And here's a little squib down the field. Loose football picked up by Princeton at the 26.
Good heads-up play there by the quarterback, McMillian. As that ball laid on the turf a little too long, Eastern Greenbrier was starting to make some progress toward it, but McMillian falls on it and gives the Tigers the ball, but still not great field position. So Eastern Greenbrier, if it could get off the field, could get the ball in a good spot. Looks like we got more cramps out there. Travis McClintock out on the field.
All right, we'll take another break while they tend to the injured player down below. 22-12 is our score. Princeton leads on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, Princeton now looking at first down and 10 from their own 26. Tigers lead it 22-12 over Eastern Greenbrier.
DP Seams had to come off with cramps there. Seen a lot of those tonight.
And handoff for Princeton. And this is a big run, midfield, and more. There go the Tigers. Cameron Hofflin is stopped up down near the 20-yard line on a great touchdown-saving tackle from Aiden Denning.
Yeah, Denning, nice job not to give up on that play as he went right through a couple night tacklers and had a head of speed, but Denning stuck his head in there and brought him to the ground.
They'll spot it for a 53-yard run. Down to the 21. Drive started at the 26. On first down and 10, running play around the right side. That's Walton, takes it down inside the 10 to the 5, and he'll score the touchdown. Kalani Walton takes it in from 21 yards out, and Princeton extends its lead now to 28-12.
And Walton, same thing he did last time he came in at quarterback, just took the ball, sprinted off the edge, and went untouched. The speed for Princeton right now just a little too much for the Knights. Like Eastern Greenbriers was, this is a big two-point conversion because if the Knights can stop them here, it's still a two-possession game. If they get it, it makes it 3.
2-point conversion time, up 28-12. Flags are thrown.
Delay a game.
That's really been the only chink in the armor tonight for Princeton, is getting play calls in after scores, and that's what, about their 4th delay penalty?
It is. That makes it interesting here, too, because you have Walton, the backup quarterback, probably doesn't throw it as well as McMillian, so might change your play call down here for the 2.
Here's McMillian around the right side, and he's going to have his 3rd 2-point conversion of the game.
That was Caden Webb on that one.
I'm sorry.
Yep, he lined up in the backfield, took the handoff, and went right around the edge.
Our new score, Princeton 30, Eastern 12. This is live streaming coverage of middle school football on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At Coldwell Banker.
And Princeton will kick it off. It's knocked down, picked up by Eastern at the 28. That's Irvin. Comes out over the 30 to the 35. He's at midfield and going to be stopped there. A 23-yard kickoff return for Peyton Irvin.
Yeah, Irvin got a break there as he originally tried to field that ball. He was on a knee, but he didn't come up with it, and then he gets off the knee, picks it up, and sprints right up the middle for a big gain. Good starting field position for the Knights. Need something quick. His time is not on your side right now.
They'll start it to Princeton 49. Gabbard under center. Rolls out. Fires near side. That one is complete. That's Austin Witt. He's down inside to 40. Going to be really close. Should have enough for the first down. And another penalty here. Princeton with a personal foul. So, Cam, that play goes for 11 yards and a first down, and now they're going to add 15 more onto the end.
Yeah, Eastern Greenbrier in a great spot now. Quick strike, you're back to within 2 possessions, so need to score quickly here.
All the way down to the 23. So they've gained 28 yards on that play and penalty. Here's Irvin, pitch on the left side, inside the 20. 15, flag is thrown, and Irvin is tripped up inside the 10-yard line, down near the 5.
I think they're going to get Austin Witt there on a hold, and they do. I saw it. I was watching him. It looked like a pretty good block to me. Let's see it again here on the replay. As Witt, yeah, he gets caught the defender in the back there a little bit, and that'll bring it back. It wasn't really needed. It was going to be a good run regardless, as the defender was kind of falling backwards, but Witt did catch him in the back, and that's going to bring the play, erase a big one.
So it'll be first down and 11 from the 24. Offset eye, pitch right side. Here comes Irvin. Cuts inside. He's down near the 19-yard line. So Peyton Irvin's going to pick up 5 yards on that play.
Irvin's up to 70 yards on 10 carries. He's had a good night. 7th grader for the Knights. Great athlete, also excels on the baseball field and on the basketball court as well.
Second down, 6. Gabbard throws, fires for the end zone. It is incomplete, just out the outstretched hands of DP Seams. Nearly came up with it.
I'll tell you what, though, Jeff, that's a great thrown ball right there by Ice Chest Gabbard. He put that one right on the mark. DP just short-armed it there a little bit. I think if he could have got his arms out as long as they'll go, it would have fallen right in the breadbasket. Princeton had too many men on the field. I think they try to call timeout before a penalty, and they'll grant them the timeout.
2:32 to go in our third quarter. It's Princeton 30, Eastern 12. This is live streaming coverage on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here we go on third down and 6 from the 19. Gabbard pressured and brought down in the backfield for a quarterback sack at the 26-yard line. That'll be a loss of 7 on the play. 4th down and 13 for the Knights.
I thought Gabbert was going to get out of that one. He almost eluded the defender, just had him by the shoestring there and pulled him down.
Here we go. Knights are going for it. And Gabbert is sacked again. Nice play once again by that Princeton defense, and back-to-back quarterback sacks will turn the Knights away on downs.
For most of this game, early on especially, Princeton really wasn't getting a lot of pressure. Gabbert really had a clean pocket, but there on a 4th and long, knowing he had to throw, they really brought the heat and got to him.
Timeout for an injury down below. Princeton 30, Eastern 12 on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
Here at Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh. Tonight's broadcast being presented by Secure Store, Superior Self-Storage, locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, White Sulphur Springs, and Beckley. Secure Store is proud to support the Eastern Greenbrier Knights. Other sponsors include Rasman Walker State Farm Insurance, Detail Freaks, One Way Towing, Debbie Eccles, your Coldwell Banker agent, Raynell Medical Center, and J&D Construction. First down and 10, handoff for Princeton, and that play gets gobbled up quickly, Cam.
Yeah, Webb lost about 3 there. I didn't see who was in on the tackle there for the Knights. Somebody's shaking up. Bring Travis McClintock out on the field again. Travis, heck of a football career he had. His claim to fame is he was the holder for a guy that a lot of you might have heard of named Pat McAfee.
That's true.
Looks like another cramp. We've seen a lot of those tonight on not a particularly warm night.
Temperature at this moment in Fairleigh is down to 68 degrees.
That was Sean Hinkle as the Knight shaking up on that play, but he looks okay as he walks gingerly back to the sideline. Probably just a cramp, as we said. Princeton facing a 2nd and long now.
Busted play, and it's going to be in the backfield and a loss. Sack all the way back by Austin Witt. Back to the 26-yard line. That's going to be a loss. Big loss for Princeton of 12 yards.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before, Jeff. It looked like a direct snap to the running back Caden Webb, but I think it was supposed to go to the quarterback. It just ended up in Webb's hands, and he took off and ran with it. But nice job there, as you said, to create a big loss for the Knights.
Now another Knight is setting down in near the secondary with a cramp, trying to stretch that out.
Caden Webb not helping his stats any, as he's lost 13 yards on the last 2 plays.
We'll step aside. You're watching Princeton and Eastern on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Okay, another cramp, another timeout. Back we go again. Under a minute to go in the third. Princeton looking at third down and 22 from the 26. Snap goes back. McMillian steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. Gets across the 30, the 35. He's to the 40 and ahead to the 42-yard line. Comes up 6 yards shy. Picks up 16 on the play.
Adam Patriaka there to make the stop for the Knights. He almost had him once further back. Didn't make the tackle, but stuck with it and makes the play to bring up fourth down.
That'll be the final play of the third quarter with our score. Princeton 30, Eastern 12. You're watching middle school football action on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn.
On fourth down, a pass over on the left side is incomplete. Cameron Hoffland over on that far side, not able to pull it in, and Cam Huffman, he would have had a seam and a big gain.
Yeah, they had the screen set up perfectly. Just a little receiver screen there, but Hoffman just, I think he was thinking about the room he had to run and forgot to haul it in first. So big stop there by Eastern Greenbrier. See if they can put something on the board quickly here.
All right, 7:56 to go in the game. They'll scrimmage at the Princeton 43-yard line. First down and 10. And the handoff over to Witt.
He fumbled.
I thought he did fumble. Scramble for the ball, and referee on the near sideline says it is Eastern ball.
Yeah, I think Witt came up with his own fumble there. That's the good news. The bad news for the Knights, no gain on that play.
Yep, second and 10. Game clock down to 7:20. Conventional snap with the eye. Gabbert rolls, tries the little quick screen to his tight end, and just couldn't get it matched up there.
Yeah, Gabbert was rolling, trying to get away from some pressure right there. I'm not sure the little screen was the called play there, but he tried to make something out of nothing, and better than a loss. As Princeton was in hot pursuit of him there.
3rd and 10 from the 43.
Officials talking about something here. And they finally spot it.
Knights out of the huddle. Snap to Gabbert. Passes over the right side. That one is caught and going nowhere. Princeton defense.
James Godby hauled that one in, but just didn't get a block. It had nowhere to run.
They're going to lose 3 on the play. It's 4th down and 13 from the 46.
Have really no choice but to go for it here for Coach Stewart.
Gabbert cross the middle, incomplete, intended for Witt. It will turn over on downs now to the Princeton Tigers. Comes with 6:40 to go.
And if you're Princeton here, time is certainly on your side, so you're content just to run the football and let that clock move. Somebody sang about that, Jeff, time being on your side.
Okay.
The Rolling Stones, wasn't it?
Well, it may have been.
Time out, Princeton.
Okay, we'll take it with them. They lead 30-12 here on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
1st down and 10 from the 46 and a handoff. Here goes Cameron Hofflin, and he's going to get a 1st down and more. He's down to the 30-yard line. That'll be a 24-yard run for Princeton.
He's up to 85 yards on just 3 carries now.
Princeton up to the line quick. Now Hofflin goes in motion, gets the handoff, gets left, gets tripped up and stays on his feet, gets inside the 20, down to the 15. That's another big gain for Princeton's Cameron Hofflin. Gets 15 on that run.
And that'll put him right at the century mark on 4 carries, 100 yards. I believe that was the same play as he just went in motion, took it in stride, and found some room on the edge. Give a shout out to the Eastern Greenbrier band and cheerleaders, their season opener here tonight as well. And doing a fantastic job trying to keep this crowd engaged.
First and 10 from the 15. And a procedure call here against Princeton. Backs them up 5.
I think Princeton was looking to run the same play for a third time in a row there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say.
So now it's first and 15 from the 20. Handoff right up the gut for no gain.
Yeah, Walton on the carry that time. They used the same motion with Hofflin out there in a trio of receivers in the back end, and that time they faked the give to him and gave it right up the middle to Walton. But a nice job by Eastern Greenbrier defense sticking with their assignments and reading that one out.
Clock under 5 minutes to go in the game. Snap goes back. Here comes Hofflin running around the right side, and he gets dropped down. Austin Witt coming from behind brings him down at around the 17. Be a 3-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, Princeton finding every way they can to get the ball in Hofflin's hands right now. And also letting that clock tick away.
Under 4:20 to go. Knights will be back in action next Thursday here against Shady Spring at 7 o'clock. Delay a game against the Tigers.
The Tigers trying to use that clock up, but they let it run a little too long. As you said, penalties has been the only thing that's really hurt the Tigers tonight.
They'll back them up to the 22. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Only put the ball in the air 6 times, but they've really chewed it up on the ground.
Here's McMillian, runs left, throws across the middle, incomplete. Had a wide open receiver, Cameron Hofflin, down around the 5-yard line. Clock will stop with 3:39 to play.
I'm not so sure he didn't cross the line of scrimmage before he threw that one. He looked like he was thinking about running there. And at the last minute, tried to hit the open receiver. But it fell harmlessly to the turf.
Knights only have 3 home games this year. Next Thursday night against Shady Spring at 7. And then on Thursday, October 24th, Oak Hill here at 7 p.m. On 4th down, McMillian runs to the right and gets brought down at the 25. Tackle made by Damian Simmons for the Knights. It'll turn over on downs with 3:33 to go.
Good to see anything. Eastern Greenbrier has not thrown in the towel. They're continuing to fight out there. Big stop there, giving the ball back and see if they can put some more points on the board.
Notice the biggest difference in strategy between halves for the Knights offense. Now, of course, I say that and they're going back to the shotgun. We saw that really all in the first half, and then they went to the I formation for most of the second half. And we got a timeout by Coach Jason Stewart. We'll take it with him. 30-12 is our score. The Knights trailing Princeton here on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone's prize-only great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor,
Jeff Campbell, Cam Huffman here at Spartan Stadium in Fairleigh. The Knights will have it first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line is what we'll call it here with 3:33 to go. Princeton on its way to victory, but the Knights still have some time offensively trying to get something together.
I believe Eastern Greenbrier has made some subs out there. They've got some new, I believe Asen Workman's in at quarterback now.
He is. Hands it off near side, running play around the left corner, and that goes to Luke Hoke.
You were mentioning it before we went to break, Jeff. The Knights using the I formation a lot here in the second half. I think they had some success with it. It looked like they had more yardage on the ground, but they just couldn't stop that Princeton offense, and now they're at a point where you can't just grind it out on the ground anymore.
Gain of 4, it's second down and 6.
Cole Seldom-Ridge in the backfield there, too, for Eastern Greenbrier now.
Handoff again goes to Hoke. He'll bring it up to the 30 for a pickup of 2. Under 2:45 to go in this game.
Jason Stewart trying to get some experience for some of these Knights that weren't in that first unit. This could be valuable for him.
Ball spotted on the 30. Asen Workman passes right side, incomplete. Intended receiver on that play was Tyler Parker. And it'll bring up fourth down now for the Knights.
Yeah, Parker was open out there, just a little too tall. Got some new players on the line as well for Eastern Greenbrier. I see Landon Nutter out there.
Handoff, and that play gets busted, but we've got a flag thrown here where it could be a face mask.
Yeah, it looked like I thought I saw the face mask pulled there.
Personal foul, face mask, and the drive will continue.
Yeah. Turned his head completely around. Trying to get some other numbers to tell you who's in the game there for Eastern Greenbrier. They're not easy to read. I believe I see Clayton McClung out there. Brody Brown was on the field. He'll run off now.
Approaching the 2-minute mark of the game.
Austin Shockley in the game at a receiver.
First and 10 from the 42.
I believe Colin Duncan is now the center for the Knights.
Here's Workman. Fires right side. Complete. Pass pulled in by James Godby. Down the sideline. Godby to the 30. Inside the 20 and all the way near the 15. James Godby pulls it in. Nice pass by Workman. Nice catch by Godby. First down for the Knights.
What was the yardage on that one? Did you get it?
That was, I'm waiting on the spot here. 37.
don't have to throw it deep down the field. You just got to make some noise after you catch it, and that's exactly what Godby did there.
1st and 10 from the 15. Workman pressured. And he's sacked back at the 17, 18-yard line. 90 seconds to go.
No J, as Coach Stewart calls Asen Workman.
And why is that?
Because he's Jason without the J.
Okay.
Princeton running guys on and off the field. There's bodies everywhere.
Flag is thrown. Here we go around the left end. That's Godby. 15, 10. Gets it down near the 5-yard line.
Cole Seldenbridge with a nice block on that play as well to help spring Godby. I believe we'll see what that flag is, though. Personal foul. That flag came out early, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. So they'll march forward down to the, about 6? Yep, right on the 6.
I'd love to see the Knights punch one in here.
Workman fires right side, caught inside the 5-yard line and stood up. Enough for the first down, we think.
Was that Gavin Holcomb?
That was Austin Shockley, I think. Shockley on the catch. Timeout, Eastern. 33 seconds to go. We're back here on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Okay, out of the timeout, it'll be 3rd down and short for the Knights with 33 seconds to go in our game.
The final outcome no longer in doubt, but these are valuable plays in here to try to get something going with in the red zone with some of these second teamers, and all of this proves valuable over the course of the season.
From the shotgun, Asen Workman at quarterback gets the snap, flag, and a false start against Eastern. Here's Godby, runs around the right end, inside the 10 to the 5. He's diving. He's got the first down. Down to 20 seconds to go. James Godby on the first down.
A little end around there to Godby. got himself a little head of speed before he catches the pitch and then picks up a big first down.
Tonight's broadcast being presented by Secure Stores, Superior Self-Storage. Locations in Lewisburg, Beckley, White Sulphur, and Fairleigh. Secure Stores proud to support the GMS Knights. We'll be back in a moment on Video Productions.
Raynell Medical Center is excellent health care right at home. Primary care, behavioral health, dental, pharmacy, full-service lab, and more. At locations close to you in Raynell, Meadowbridge, Alderson, White Sulphur Springs, Maxwellton, Midland Trail, and Lewisburg. Call 304-438-6188. Raynell Medical Center. Excellent health care right at home.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring.
First down and goal. Workman hands it off, and the Princeton Tiger defense stops the play.
Yeah, Eastern Greenbrier wanting to get one in, but Princeton not having any of it. Princeton's got some new bodies on the field as well, and they're playing hard trying to keep them out of the end zone.
Down to 5 seconds. Workman fires complete to the 10, and that will do it. Final score, Princeton 30, Eastern Greenbrier 12. On this season opener for 2024.
I think there's a flag, Jeff, so we might not be done yet. Face mask against Princeton.
So they'll get one more stop at it here. One more stab from the 5-yard line. Workman, the quarterback, rolls to the right, throws back of the end zone. It's incomplete, and the final score is Princeton 30, Eastern 12. Tonight's broadcast has been presented by Secure Store, Superior Self-Storage, locations in Lewisburg, White Sulphur Springs, Fairleigh, and Beckley. Secure Store is proud to support the EGMS Knights. Other sponsors for tonight's broadcast include Rasmus Walker State Farm Insurance, Detail Freaks, One Way Towing, Debbie Eccles, your Colwell Banker agent, Raynell Medical Center, and J&D Construction. The executive producer of Video Production Sports is Butch Mounts. Tonight's game has been produced by Nick Eskins. For Cam Huffman, this is Jeff Campbell saying good night from Fairleigh.